Let me ask you a question. How often do you find yourself scrambling to film a YouTube video the day before or even the day of your upload? I know that drill all too well. I did it for probably 8 months of my YouTube career. Last minute scripting, last minute filming in a rush, editing late into the night when you need to get up for your kids in the morning, or maybe you have animals, or maybe those are one and the same. But just kidding. But I used to live in that cycle too, and it's exhausting. But that can all change when you discover, batch recording. Yes, it is heaven. It's how I went from chaos to calm, and how now I create an entire month of content in just one day of filming. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through my 7-step batch recording system. And if that sounds good to you, stick around. Okay. Before we jump into how to batch record, let's talk about the traditional way of making YouTube videos, because it doesn't work long term. And here's how most people make videos. They think of an idea, they research the topic or not, they write the script or not, no, they set up the camera, they record, they edit, they design a thumbnail, a title, fill in the description, upload the video, and then they do it all over again for the next one. That's 8 separate workflows for every video. It's time consuming, it's inefficient, and it leads to burnout. Batch recording flips this entire process on its head. Instead of working on one video at a time from start to finish, you group similar tasks together. You plan, you prep, and then you film multiple videos in one focused sprint. Here's what that exact process looks like. 7 steps, let's go. Step number 1, plan your content calendar. You want to spend 1 to 2 hours brainstorming 8 to 12 related topics. You want to think in themes. You should have content pillars, so you want to think about those content pillars and continually rotating them with your video topics. So you want to map them all out in a spreadsheet, on a Google Doc, whatever, however you work best. Then step 2 is to research all of those topics at one time. Yes, at one time. So you want to block out 2 to 3 hours to gather stats, example visuals, and any props or B-rolls you might need for the filming process. And then step 3 is you're going to outline every video. So you're going to use the same structure for each video. Hook, intro, 3 to 5 points, and a call to action. Call to action could come somewhere else in the video, of course, but basically you want to make sure all of those things are in each video. So you keep it simple and consistent, especially if you're using a teleprompter. It makes it much easier if you have scripted everything in an organized fashion. And then step 4 is to set up your filming area once, right? Your lights, your camera, your mic, all of it should be ready to go. Organize props and have a change of clothes if you want to, and test your audio and framing once, and then you're good to go. So step 4 is to make sure your setup is great, right? So step 5 then is to record in batches. Now, between videos, you want to take short breaks, of course. You can change your shirt for variety if you want to. I never do. You want to be able to keep the energy up. Maybe get up and jump around between videos, brush your hair again, just stretch or something. But make sure you want to keep the energy up. You don't want to film video after video after video and your energy starts to deplete. So you want to make sure you keep your energy up by getting up in between filming, checking the video that you last filmed just to make sure everything's okay still, etc., etc. Okay, and then that takes us to step number 6. You want to prep for editing. So you're going to organize all your footage, you're going to rename the files, you're going to gather music and any graphics you might need, and this will save you hours later on just by, as soon as you finish filming, you label everything correctly so that you don't have to scramble and figure out which video went to what and all of those things. I film one video in one file. If you can do that, that's great. Even my mess ups and everything, I never restart and stop the film. I just film it all in one giant file and then cut out the parts that I don't need. Okay, so once everything's filmed, step 7 then is to edit in stages. So don't do one video start to finish. Go through each video and do the rough cuts first, remove any ums, ahs, repetition, etc., like that, and then go back and add in B-roll, and then go back and check the audio, and then go back and do color grading, or actually you do color grading and audio first and then do all those things. But my point is you want to go through and do every video in chunks of what you're focusing on. It's way faster and you'll stay in flow because you know what you're looking for in each video, right? And you'll just get into the flow of looking for the ums and ahs or looking for the repetitions or adding in the B-roll, and you have all your B-roll already ready to go from an earlier step, so it should be easy peasy. Or of course, you don't even need to do this step. If you're sending it to an editor, you can have them do it for you. And a surprising side effect that I've noticed with people that adopt batch recording is that, or at least the people I work with, is that their confidence and how natural they feel on camera improves drastically when they do this. Why? Because they're no longer rushing. They have a plan. They know that today is filming day. They've got everything ready, all their scripts ready. They're not scrambling last minute or anything like that. And it just changes the entire energy that they bring to the video when they're showing up to record that day. So I just wanted to let you know that I think that batch recording goes beyond just the system of itself. It actually helps to improve your videos because you do show up in a more relaxed manner. And quick pause here, because if you're watching this and you're serious about YouTube, I want you to hear this. I just opened up a brand new 6-month mentorship program where I work directly with creators to build sustainable 5 to 10K months on YouTube. We go way deeper than batching. We cover your niche, your offers, your content strategy, everything you need to actually turn your YouTube into a real business. So if you've been trying to figure this out on your own and you're ready for a clear, proven path, I'll drop a link in the description below with all the details. Okay, let's get back to the batching video. So now let's talk some productivity hacks. Hack number 1. Energy management timeline. That's a fancy way for saying, let's manage your energy so that this filming session goes well. You want to film your highest energy videos first. So I would say if you're a morning person, late morning, or early afternoon, and film the big stuff, the high energy, the one that's going to require a lot of your energy first, and then coast through the easier scripts later on, right? So start with your big, hairy, tough video script and do that first, and then do the easier ones after. That way you get the biggest one done with the highest amount of energy, and then as your energy starts to fade, you're doing easier scripts. Okay, hack number 2 is context preservation. What do I mean by this? I want you to record videos on similar topics back to back, because it keeps your brain in flow with that topic and might help with, when it comes to improvising on that topic as well. So it's really important to kind of film similar topics together to have your mind in that zone and to do it successfully from video to video. Hack number 3 is modular segments. You can reuse your intros, not hooks, your intros, your call to actions, and etc. to save time and increase brand consistency, and then just insert those into your videos later during editing. And that helps to minimize repeating the same things over and over again. So if your intro is something like, hey there, Alexa Saarenoja here, warm welcome to you. I help new YouTubers to create a sustainable business online with YouTube. And instead of recording that in every single video, I can just record it once and plop it into my videos later on. It also helps to kind of change up the scene of your video as well. So you could record your intro walking outside, in your kitchen, in a different scene, right? And it adds different elements to your video later on, and it actually makes it easier for you. So win-win. Okay, hack number 5, content multiplier. Okay, so you want to capture extra footage during your batch sessions if it makes sense for you. You might want to capture shorts or social clips you might want to use, because if you plan your content well while you're filming, you could just have that stuff ready to go. So let's say I'm recording this batch video right now. At the end of this script, I could make a mini 1-minute script that is for social media or for shorts or for Instagram stories or whatever. But that way, when I'm batching my long form, I'm actually planning and batching my short form as well. And that will save you time rather than having to use AI to pull them from your long form. Okay, hack number 6 is, are your batteries charged? Make sure all of your equipment is charged. Have enough storage on your phone or in your camera to record many videos without having to offload them mid-recording. It will help speed up the process. Oftentimes when I record in batches, my camera actually overheats, and there's not so much I can do about that. I only have one serious camera that I film with. So I plan for this and take breaks when that happens. So I usually know I can film for about 2 hours, and then it's gonna overheat, and then I go and have a lunch or a snack, and I let my camera cool down, and it also allows me to get a break from talking and all of those things and get my mind on something else. If I had another camera, maybe I would just set up another camera. So you just wanna think ahead on how to plan your batching day so that it's successful. Now, when trying anything new, it's difficult. So change is always hard, but this change is worth it. And here are a few common challenges with batch recording that I hear more often and how to overcome them. So if you think I'll lose energy after a few videos and I won't look my best. So record, and that's why I said earlier, record your best ones first and take short breaks often. Move your body between takes and you should be fine. A next common problem I hear is all my videos look the same. So if you really want to, change your shirts, change your accessories, change the camera angle. Small tweaks go a long way. So I could move this camera over here and all of a sudden you have a different view of me, right? Just a little change could create a bigger change in your videos. Another complaint I often hear is planning feels overwhelming. So when I first started YouTube, I couldn't plan anything. I was flying by the seat of my pants at every moment. I was a mother of 3 at home with my children trying to build a YouTube video. So I understand that, but it really makes a difference if you take a few just moments to plan a little bit. You don't have to plan 8 to 12 topics like I said earlier. Try planning 3 topics in advance and film 3 videos in one sitting. And obviously, if you are a mother or a parent, that is very hard to do. But if you find that moment when your kids are napping and you have maybe 2 hours while they're napping, or an hour and a half at least, you could probably film 3 15-minute videos in that time frame if you got good at knocking them out and strong, solid script ready to go. And that feeds into another problem. People say, I don't have a full day to film. So you could split it over 2 half days or 2 mornings, and then you're done for a month, right? But if you find the time to batch record, it will save you so much time in the future that you won't even know what to do with all that free extra time. No, I'm just kidding. But it does save a lot of time. Okay, some people also say, I'll lose my voice, and probably you will. Until you train your voice to talk this much at one time, you will probably lose your voice. But in the meantime, drink lots of water because it's usually more of a hydration thing than an overuse thing. So here's my challenge to you right now. I want you to open up your calendar and block off your first batch recording day within the next 2 weeks. Then spend 20 minutes brainstorming 6 to 8 related video topics. That's it. That's your first step, because once you taste the freedom of having 3 to 4 weeks of content already done, you will never want to go back to the chaos mode. And if life throws you a curveball, like I just got some sort of crazy sickness where I lost my voice for 4 days and could not record on batch recording day, don't worry about it. Just get back on your horse when you can and keep going when you can. Batching is a skill and it gets easier with practice. So go schedule that batch day right now. And so if you enjoyed watching this video, I think you might like watching this video next. See you there. Bye for now.